Welcome back to Game Devs Play Games, where we play games while talking game design. And right now, we're talking Diaries of a Spaceport Janitor. It's kind of a tongue twister.
We've been very bad at saying the name of the game at the start of the episode, but it is kind of a tongue twister, right?
A little bit. All right, so we have received the smut.
Yeah, last we left off, we were delivering the smut to this sucker here. Hey, alla sweet! What, you have what I asked for? How's this? Yeah, that's the stuff. Here you go, alla sweet. Now get out of here. I got stuff to do.
The best part is, if you missed it before, the smut is actually just like information magazines.
Yeah.
It's like, this is the guide on technical devices and stuff like that. You've got no room. You gotta start dropping stuff because you can't incinerate anymore.
Oh man, I wish there was.
Get that. You gotta get it. Just drop something and pick that up.
Money thing. Okay, there's no money thing nearby. I'll just incinerate this pile of dirt.
This game teaches you apparently how to be a hoarder.
It kind of does, because you never know what's going to be valuable until you shop around, I guess. And like, I know that I want to keep boxes and I want to keep metal things. And I found this gun. So
real gun.
All of those things I know sell at a pretty reasonable price, but then you find other things and you're like, but I need that. Like, what should I drop? So now we have the first piece of the tablet, which is one of 3. The next piece involves getting all the fetishes. Well, that or going to the dungeon again, which maybe we will do in this episode, since finding all the fetishes.
Go to the dungeon.
Yeah, finding all the fetishes actually takes a decent while, because a lot of it's based on luck.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then
Look at that guy go.
Some of these guys you can push around too. I don't know if I can push him. Yeah, barely. Like, you don't get to party.
Like, launch them though.
Actually, I have 2 guns. Oh, I'm a little hungry. Incinerate that. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I found this municipal credit chip. So that's what MC stands for, municipal credit. And you can go up to these little bank account things and deposit credit chips and just like put that in there. So I got 1.4 municipal credits. It was whatever was left on that card. It's like, yeah. Every little bit counts in this game.
They talked about different currencies and stuff like that too, which is just really fun, like, to mention, because you are at a bazaar filled with aliens from all over the place.
There are other currencies too. I think if you go to the bank, they just give you free money too, and I'm like, I don't trust this.
I don't trust it at all. I'm like, this is a mafia. This is clearly a mafia.
Oh, that's so expensive. Oh, that's the other thing too. You can't go to sleep hungry.
Right. Which means, like, what happens once you don't have money anymore?
Then you're forced to stay awake and run around selling things until you can afford something, or you find garbage and you eat it off the ground. Like, earlier I bumped into, like, slime poop, which was actually poop from one of those slime creatures, and you can eat it. And there's a reasonable chance that you will puke afterward and you'll get hungry again, but every now and then you just won't
go for
puke. And then you'll be all right. Ooh, I feel lucky. So I've prayed at so many shrines in this day that they're like, hey, you got luck kind of on your side right now, buddy.
I don't know how that affects things because the item's already on the ground.
For the most part, I think some do just keep generating as the day goes on, though.
Okay, that would make sense.
And rarely do you want to go to bed if you're not tired yet, is kind of my attitude. If you stay
get
up,
the most out of it.
Yeah, if you stay up, you'll keep getting hungry and like keep needing gender shifts.
Which we still haven't had to do yet, and that surprises me.
Yeah, actually, I'm a little surprised too. It might be because we're kind of lucky right now. I feel like days go longer if
you do have luck on your side.
Yeah, I'm not totally sure on that, and mostly because this is a game that doesn't.
Go to the Lotto Shrine now that you're really, really lucky.
I think I already went to the Lotto Shrine today. Oh, I guess not.
Toilet seat, yeah.
Who throws away a toilet seat? I don't know, but
I'm not gonna be that guy that throws it away. This is my toilet seat.
I don't think I've ever sold a toilet seat before.
I don't know who would sell it to.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Oh, 0.8 is really not much, but I could have sold it for 0.4 more there, which really isn't really worth it. That's the other thing too, right? Like you can
you were
shop
spending
around.
money way faster than you were getting it.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's where I haven't played it enough to find out like what happens. Is that when you have to start borrowing money and then just be indebted? Is that, you know?
I guess that is kind of the point of the bank, right? Like, and that's even another one of those things that just sort of keeps you in poverty because
I love these little guys, for the record. Look at it. I mean on the
on this little like shuttle.
Yeah.
It is kind of fantastic. Yeah, and if you get close to the shuttle and it's like, hey, you're blocking the road, it'll honk at you.
It's great. We gotta find that dungeon.
Oh yeah, that's what I want to do. Okay.
Keeping this guy on track has been terrible. That's what this game does to you, though. You just forget what you were doing, and you just get lost in it. I think that's one thing that makes the game that great, because you... At first, when I first started playing, I felt a little, like, anxiety, because I was like, there's so much stuff. I don't know where to go.
Yeah, it's very overwhelming. Even like a sensory overload kind of way. So this is the bank. These red scarf guys are kind of like cops, but I think the lore is that no one actually knows who they work for.
Yeah, let's say probably more just like a...
mafia kind of deal.
Yeah, an organization-owned enforcement.
And I don't know if I said this during one of the episodes, but if you bump into them sometimes, they will just eat your credits.
Gender shift time.
Oh, okay. Let's let it, like, yeah, so the text starts getting weird and garbled, because it's like, your body feels weird and itchy. You need to gender shift. Like, for a while, I would just change genders for fun, because I was like, oh, this seems pretty silly, let me do this.
And if the screen seems fuzzy to you, that is not poor video quality. That is completely intentional on the game's behalf.
Yep, yeah, you can kind of see that, it was getting a little wavy. Like, the longer you go without doing a gender shift, just your whole perspective gets crazy. And the text is garbled right now.
So good.
Yeah, and so it's interesting, right? Because it kind of says something about, like, gender and... I don't know exactly what it says about gender identity. Yes. Okay, so first we're going to do the gender shift, which is what I picked up. So I'm going to eat this. Your gender's now estromorph. You feel amazing! The thing I think I like about it, right, is that it says weird things about how gender exists in this world, but I think it does make a point on how important gender identity is.
Yeah, it does, and it explains, like, and they'll just say silly things like, you're really good at absorbing sunlight now, but otherwise, it doesn't make a deal about, I don't know, it's weird. It has an oddly positive look on gender, especially in a world that's so incredibly open.
And especially, like, it kind of shows the importance of having it to some extent, like, or at least some kind of, like...
And at the same time says something because you're constantly changing it, and I find that interesting. Mm-hmm. You feel lucky.
Oh, I'm not tired?
Yes, nice. Because you're so lucky. Why would you be tired if you're so lucky? Come find the dungeon.
I guess I could go to the dungeon. Usually I don't like going after nightfall because I feel like I'm going to get tired in the dungeon and die.
We'll find out.
Yeah, because you can die in the dungeon. There are a few...
I think that'd be a good way to end the episode. What are you talking about? I haven't got to go into the dungeon the second time yet, so that's why I'm like, dude, go. I want to see it.
Finding the dungeon isn't always the easiest. There are a few doors there, and there's the one big one that we went in the first time. Actually, I think I know where to go. I need to go to the blue market.
Blue market. Well, here, let's go ahead and find it. We'll fast forward.
Yeah, okay. All right, we're back. We found it. I'm going to eat this Eye of Beb, and we're going to go inside.
Going into the dungeon.
So, I know one of the tablet pieces are supposed to be in here, but this is the one that I don't know how to get, because it's the only one in my personal playthrough that I haven't gotten yet.
Oh, man.
Which is why I'm playing this, by the way, because Nathan was the one that was like, we need to play this on the show, and I was like, okay.
And then Chris just played way more than me.
Yeah, I bought it, and I just couldn't stop. I actually was thinking of streaming it on Facebook.
Are you going through sewage right now? That's awesome.
So we're going through sewage. If you look up in the upper left corner, too, it says, you're being hunted, which is so stressful when you're like, I don't know what's hunting me, though.
And you're like, just...
Yeah, and you're slow, right?
Through it.
And I've avoided going down to the dungeon more than once because I'm like, well, I feel like oh Jesus. I feel unprepared, right? Because I'm like, you're being hunted. I feel like I need some kind of armor or maybe a weapon.
So these walls remind me a lot of the labyrinth because at any point you're like not sure at what is an actual turn. Like turn left, look left real quick. More left, more left. Boom, look at that.
Oh yeah, like
I just found you a little secret area. Yeah.
So,
I think there was something chasing you that was there. I think it's coming for you. Was that crazy? I saw something.
You might be crazy.
No, there's definitely something there.
I mean, there's definitely something that does appear. I've been down here once, and I died. And it's...
He said that, I was like, you can die?
It's incredibly...
Oh.
Okay, there it is.
There it is. That's the thing I saw.
Oh, God, it's so stressful. It's like... You're moving slowly.
It's the Starbucks sign.
It kind of is the Starbucks sign, right?
That's toast the Starbucks sign. Yeah.
It's like Cthulhu.
That's hilarious.
Whoa.
Get it.
Is it the tablet piece? Oh my God, yes. I got it. Oh. Is it... It's still... Oh, God, it's still following me. I don't know how to avoid it.
Not in job... What? You got a new achievement for that.
Oh, that's a skull thing, too.
Oh.
It's like Statue of Liberty looking thing. Is it still following me?
Well, the skull is.
Oh, it's just gone. All right, sweet. Well,
get out of here.
That actually turned out way better than I thought.
See,
I didn't think we'd get the second...
You just gotta be brave sometime. You're still being hunted.
Well, it killed me, and that monster is actually really unsettling because as it gets closer to you, it gets louder, and it envelops the entire screen. So when it killed me in my personal playthrough, I was like... I like had to take a step away from the computer just because I was like, I felt like...
Go there, straight, yes, that way. Because that's where I saw it first, so I want to know if there's anything that direction.
I do really like this area, though, because I think this is part of that, like...
And then to the right? Oh, man.
I think this is actually where I went when I died.
Ooh.
But I don't know, like, what defines how much that guy hunts you.
Me and Chris have talked for a while about... I think you just went in a circle. We've talked for a while about, like, different ways of design and stuff like that. And one of the ones that has always interested me was what I... I call, like, weird design. It's the element of your game that stands out from the rest of everything else in the game. That it feels out of place. And sometimes it can totally just kind of mess your game up because it doesn't seem to fit and people wonder why you did that thing. And then other times you have that weird design in your game that completely makes it. And this is one of those scenarios I feel, whoa. This is one of those scenarios where the rest of the game plays a certain way and then you get into the dungeons and all of a sudden everything is first person and creepy. It's no longer happy and fun and at the same time depressing.
It sort of does a 180.
Yeah.
And that's part of what makes it so unsettling, right?
What if you go back the... Yeah.
I think they all lead to... Oh, actually, this is interesting.
Whoa.
This feels like it could be the 10th goddess, the, like, sewer goddess. The one that doesn't get worshipped.
Man, that's awesome.
Right? That's all that's down here, as far as I know.
Oh, the door's gone.
Well, this is like a dead end.
Well, there was the door there at first.
Oh.
It's gone. Like, it's not even a thing.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not that it's closed. It's that it doesn't exist. I guess you go back up?
Yeah,
not that way.
So I'm going to go up this ladder because I don't know where this leads. Turn to the surface. I think this will probably just take us to one of the extra doors that I was looking for.
This game's so fun. Cool. You still feel lucky.
Yeah, wow. This turned out way better than I thought.
Boom.
In 3 episodes, we got 2 pieces of the tablet. I didn't think we would get this far so quick. I feel good.
You just need somebody to, push you to it.
Yeah, all right, I have low battery.
So we're going to go to bed now, but that is about all we have time for. And we promised 3 episodes of this, which we have delivered. If you want to keep this going, though...
Absolutely.
You got to vote.
You got to vote. And the reason why we're not just going to finish it is because finding all these fetishes takes a little while. So we will happily come back and finish this because we're actually way farther along than I thought we would get.
But you got to listen to if you like it or not, so we can keep playing this before we move on. And I want to keep playing. I love this game.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm addicted to this game now.
So if you've been enjoying it, check out Diaries of a Spaceport Janitor. I said it right this time. And we'll see you next time. Oh, question today?
I think we just ask about general thoughts about the game. And like, general thoughts. What do you think they're doing right and wrong? And maybe even what you think about the sort of like minimalist gameplay kind of design.
That's fair, yeah. Cool, let us know what you think. Till next time, as we said, vote, and we'll see you around.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Adios.